Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bluebird Tarot and Healing Channel. Um, I am doing this reading for all signs, and this is the reading for the week of 11th to 17th May. And I'm not asking specific questions. The intention of this reading is to find out what are the dominant energies or messages that we need to know for from 11th to 17th May. For the week of 11th to 17th May, this reading is for all signs. It's a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave whatever you need to leave behind. And I have already meditated on the cards. Let's find out. Okay. Spirits, angels, guides. What do we need to know for the month of TikTok? Okay, what else? What is it that we need to know? A change in the wind and clean it up. It's so interesting. All I see is 3 threes. So if you look at this, a number 3, TikTok, and then 2 and 1 is 3 again, a change in the wind. And then we have 2 and 1, 1, 2 and 2, 1, clean it up. So overall energy, if I look at it, is there's some kind of there's like, this is the time. I feel some sense of urgency, and it also feels like a lot of yang energy to me, like very masculine. We need to take action, we need to take control, something needs to happen around this time. I see it as a tower, a change in the wind. There's change happening, and if we align ourselves to this change that is fated and that is happening right now, I think we can control where the course, the action that we take right now, and align ourselves to the energies. We might be able to control in which direction this change is going. It's going to be disruptive. It will feel perhaps very difficult. Horrible towers are very rapid changes that happen. And then I see clean it up. So I think you're being asked to clean the vibration, to align yourself with your highest consciousness, and some kind of clutter needs to be cleared. So when there are rapid changes happening, and some kind of fated timing and alignment is happening, I think it's very important to move forward with more intention. I think you're being asked to clean up your vibration in order to completely align with this change and take it in the direction you want to take it. And also, when we move forward and changes happen, we might have to leave a few things behind. So it's always a good idea to understand what is serving you right now and what isn't, and really clean the thoughts that you think, and people from your life. Give away stuff to create more room. I think that's also very important sometimes, to give away stuff. And I felt called to just see the bottom of the deck, which I didn't see at that time. And when I looked at it, it's the fates. Stars are aligning. You see this alignment happening, and I was already talking about the alignment. So there's this message here, but I really want to now, with the help of tarot, dive deeper into the message, and let's find out what kind of change is happening right now for us. So I'm going to take 2 cards on the TikTok, and please go look at the angel number 333 and see what it means. You might be also seeing a lot of number 3s, 333, 33. So pay attention to the numbers, and also see what are the thoughts that you're thinking in that moment. You might be getting some messages and downloads. So pay attention to your thoughts and feelings when you spot number 333, and what does it mean for you. Okay, so I'm gonna take out cards for the TikTok, 2 cards to clarify the message. We need to clarify the message, the TikTok, 2 cards for the TikTok. I'm gonna take this. 10 of Swords, a cycle ending, a painful cycle ending that's gonna create a lot of internal battle. And I think this is the cycle that was very difficult. Fives are very transformative, very difficult energies. It was a cycle where you had to compete a lot towards other people. So what I see is a lot of difficulty. I think that's what is coming up right now when I look at this card. And I also see some kind of inner child healing, some parts of the self that were not aligned and were fighting. You could be in fight flight, in a lot of patterns, repeating patterns from the childhood, from the wounded child that I see here. And you see these children are trying hard and not being able to reach the piñata. And some things that felt that were not in accessible in this cycle will now be accessible, and it is time to take action to end this difficult cycle. So I think there's some action that you also need to take on your part. I'm going to ask, what action is aligned with this time and opportunity? Yeah, think big picture, long term wealth. I also see a lot of risk taking. So don't go for instant gratification, actions that give you instant gratifications, or uh, think about the legacy, think about the purpose, align yourself with the purpose, like higher consciousness, higher self, and big questions like, why am I here, and what is my legacy, what do I want to leave behind. So 10 of Pentacles feels like someone looking at the big picture. And also I feel like, what does it mean uh, to I think a lot of questions around family. What are familial patterns? What kind of family legacy you want to leave behind? What does it mean for you to have a family, to build a home with somebody, to co-create? So think about these things. And a change in the wind. What is this fated change that we are gonna receive or experience? I'd say experience at this time. Let's find out. Again, some kind of ending that you see this person had been holding on to too tightly to whatever is established or built. It's 9 of Wands, somebody closed off, built, like hiding behind whatever tower or whatever idea of stability that they have built, but they know it's not serving. It's almost the end of this cycle, and end needs to happen. So align yourself with the change. I feel like the message that is coming up is, do not resist it, be in the flow of it. You see this person is just trying too hard to hold on to this wand and not like hiding behind whatever structure that they have built. Also, I feel like preserve yourself also while this change is happening. Perhaps hermit, hide. Oh, too many cards. I'm not taking all of these. Okay, intuitively, whatever I will. Okay. Yeah. And invest a little, stay open to learn something new about this change and invest a little into that. Um, Pentacles are earth energy, so it's very material, like in the here and now, in the 3D world. What is it that you need to now focus on and invest into? What is it that you want to feed, you want to focus on around this time? Pentacles, I see pentacles, and this is the investment towards your long term, I think, big picture and stability. So this idea of stability isn't serving anymore. This is the one that's going to bring whatever the vision that you have into the reality. So invest into that. We will come back to this. I want to know, what is it that you need to clean up for this fated change to arrive, to happen, to align with it? Manifest, one of my favorite cards, the Magician. Um, I think this is the time to not jump from one thing to another, and not get easily distracted by what other people have. What I think it's time to go inward, remove all the distractions, and understand that you already have all the resources to manifest what you want to manifest for the future. You see, Magician has everything: cup, sword, pentacle, and wand, a magic wand. So they can, so you're being asked to first come out of lower vibration. Do not think extra negative thoughts. Clean up your vibration, align yourself with higher frequency, think positive thoughts, visualize a more prosperous, better future, and understand that you have all the resources already. So be very intentional as to what is it that you want to create. One more card. I want to understand what else. Um, yeah, and be confident. Be assert your power. Understand your worth. It is so beautiful. It's the King and Queen of Wands together. Um, Masculine and feminine. So I think reconcile with both masculine and feminine parts of yourself in order to create what you want to create for the future. Masculine is a go-getter, an assertive um, energy, action-oriented. Feminine is who allows, is soft, is in the flow. So be both, reconcile. What I feel like is going to help is to go inward, ask yourself, what kind of future do you want? How can you bring balance while you're going through this shift, this disruptive change that is happening, and reconciling with both your feminine and masculine self, finding balance between both energies, and then creating something from your higher vibration, higher self. Um, this was a beautiful message. What is I really want to, because I'm recording this on the new moon in Taurus, on the day of new moon in Taurus. I really want to also see what is it that you are going to get from this Moonology oracle cards. I felt called to take out some messages from this oracle deck. Communication is key. So I think communicate with yourself. Um, this is internal, inner communication. What is going on right now? And it's a so ask yourself again, what is it that I want to create? How can I align myself to these energies? How can I bring balance? Communicate with yourself, and also communicate with the universe as to what you want. Perhaps pray. Prayer would be helpful, perhaps. Um, Luck is on your side. See, fated change. if you align yourself with this change, then luck is on your side and you can create whatever you want to create, whatever a time for healing. Beautiful. So this change or this new moon could be a very, and this is interesting. This looks like also a new moon, but it's going to be a very fated change, and very healing energy and change for yours um, situation. Sorry, I got distracted by the card that came out and I was looking at it. Bring love into the situation. I think whatever you want to create, whatever you're going through, whatever unfinished businesses that you have, whatever you want to leave behind, do everything with a lot of love and compassion. Be very loving to yourself around this time and be very loving towards the others. Even if you're leaving behind things, old life, old patterns, leave them out with a lot of love and compassion. So I hope the reading resonates. I am really grateful for you to sharing your energy with me. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and light. See you. Bye.